Hello out there. Is this thing on? Am I seeing something? Oh yeah, there I am. Alright, look, my name is Jerry. Some of you may know me, some of you don't. I don't care one way or the other. I'm going to tell you my life story. No, not really. Not all of it. You know, I was just kidding. It was a long, long time ago that I was born. Yes. Oh, don't be so closed-minded. I got a right to do this, I think, and I'm going to. My early years, I lived in Rooney's Row. Some of you may know where it is. But for those who don't, I'll tell you. It's where Burger King is now, between Partridge and Ontario Street. It was a cold water flat. Our toilet was out in the hallway. The water would freeze in the toilet, so we had to go in pails. In the morning, we'd throw it out the window. It was good fertilizer in the spring. You know I'm reading this, don't you? I can't remember all of this shit. Our apartment had so many roaches, we had stew once a week. It wasn't so bad. Don't look like that, we were poor. The rats were another problem. They were big. I mean really big. You know. The families around raised cats. Not to chase the rats. The rats chased the cats. I won't tell you what happened after that. Maybe I will. Nah, forget it. So the cat didn't make it anyway. It wasn't so bad. Well, I'd like to say it couldn't get worse. Well, shit, it didn't get better either. I'll give you an example of my bedroom. Remember, we had space heaters. Not the kind you used to today. These were kerosene. That little jumps on the back of them. Anyway, my bedroom was so cold in the winter, I had icicles hanging from the ceiling. It was so cold, I had a lot of blankets covering me up. So many that I get lost in the morning trying to find my way out of bed. Visualize it if you can. You have to use imagination. Maybe some of you people have it out there. Anyway, I thought we had window panes till spring come. They weren't window panes. The window panes melted. Yeah, you're right, it was ice. Excuse me. The only trouble with spring was that the meat we had on the windowsills thawed out. For you that don't understand, we had ice boxes. You know, that was a precursor to the refrigerators. You know, the iceman would come each day, put ice in it, and to keep the milk cool. Not cold, cool. You know, we'd even open it up to keep cool in the summer. You know, we didn't have fans. What the hell are you going to do? You know. We would keep the meat frozen in the wintertime on the windowsills. You know, probably a lot of people did that. Maybe some of you out there remember those days. You know. Well, anyway, it worked until you opened the window. The meat fell off the windowsill. One day, it hit a passerby in the head. Didn't kill him. Knocked him out. Didn't kill him. So we left him there. What the hell are you going to do? We weren't going to admit it was our meat. Well, did I tell you about Saturday nights? Bath night. Yeah, bath night. Yeah, our kitchen was our bath. Yeah, we'd heat water on the stove and kettles and pots, anything we could find. Bring in the tin bathtub from the porch. Maybe, well, your younger generation wouldn't know what the hell a tin bathtub is. It was an overgrown lunch pail or bucket that you bring to the beach. Only this thing was, huge. It had to be. My brother was fat, So anyway, I'll be with you in a minute. Take a sip. Do you see this guy in the back? Don't pay any attention to him. He's nuts in the head, I'm reading this off the papers I wrote. This is all original, by the way. This shit I really went through, you know. So anyway, where was I? Well, anyway, my brother and I go first. My father and mother follow. And we didn't know people with bathrooms anyway. So the kitchen served two purposes. You eat there and you took a bath there on Saturday nights. Nobody ate on Saturdays. That was bath night. So one night a week we starved. Well, anyway, it wasn't too bad. My brother needed to lose weight anyway. He was a tub of shit. Rooney'sville had 44 families in it, if you can imagine that. What do you want?
They ain't my fucking drink, please.
Huh?
You ain't my drink, you old bastard.
Right. Excuse me, the alcoholic over here wants a drink. Oh, Rooney'sville was known as Kids Alley and Widow's Row. Yeah, lots of kids and lots of widows. For the younger set, widows with little old ladies didn't have husbands. Not the spider, you know. Of course, I couldn't understand all of it. We had a lot of countries represented, and we had everybody with lots of languages. Yeah, that kind. We had in the United Nations before the United Nations was popular, you know. It was great. Some had differences. They'd resolve them with a fight and everything, but everything was done, except for the guy with the black eye. Well, he made out all right anyway. He'd have a stake to put on his eye. Never went on his eye. Who'd be stupid enough to put a stake on your eye at those prices in those days? We were lucky we could afford Hamburg. Then getting back to the cats. Well, I won't get into that.
Yeah, get into it.
But
no, what happened with
the cats weren't too bad. I did make good Hamburg. So, oh, I'm sorry for you people with delicate stomachs. That's why I can eat everything today. I'm not fussy. You eat a cat, hey, there's nothing like real good chicken. Dress it up a little bit, it wasn't bad. Really. I love cats.
Tell them what else you ate. No, tell them what else you ate. Before you finish. You already read that side, jackass.
Did I?
Yeah. You old fart.
Okay, hey, my parents loved me.
Yeah, did they?
But for some strange reason, they like to play tricks. Like one Sunday, there was a wedding, and they tied tin cans to me, tied me to the back of the wedding car with a note, under penalty of death, don't bring them back. Well, I thought it was funny. They thought it was funny. Another time, they played hide and seek. My father put duct tape on my mouth, locked me in the closet. 3 days later, I'd come out and found a note. Don't follow us.
Oh, shit.
My brother was the nice kid. Everybody loved him. Everybody in the neighborhood. Played basketball with the kids and everything. Yeah, he was the basketball. He was a chubby fuck. My brother was also an altar boy. Turned out to be an alcoholic. Kept drinking the wine, then filling the thing up with cranberry juice so the priest wouldn't know it. Of course, at those days, the priest was just as drunk as he was. So, my father had a funny way of teaching me to drive. Made me run in front of the car. He said you had to get the feel of the road. I got the feel of the road all right. Many times. Laid on the road. Right. Well, anyway, to sum things up, I thought I was getting passionate because I had a boner every day. Turns out it was arthritis. Also, nothing like a young fool to make an old fool feel young. Good night.